Good morning. I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. So I need to make, what was it, Aqua Regia? Oh, there's flies buzzing in the corner there. That's wonderful. I can see just fine here. I don't need to... Is there anything else back here? Nothing under the stairs? Okay, well, let's head out. I now have... How do I use... Is there an inventory? There's got to be an inventory button. G, J, L... Memento... Oh, M is... chemical ingredients have been moved to the laboratory. Some sort of organic tissue. Evidence in laboratories where combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Okay, so I need to find the chemicals down in the cellar. Hooray for me. Let's go back to the entrance hall. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglected family. Okay. Oh, here we go. Wine cellar. What the... Is that... Oh, are there cobwebs? That's kind of cool. Okay, let's see. It's locked and will not open without a key. Okay, so here's my first fetch quest, it seems. I need... Find the key to the wine cellar. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. So is that in that room up here at the top? That's got to be up here then. Like, out this way. Here we go. More randomly fetching things. Was that a loon? That was a loon. Me living in Minnesota, I know what a loon sounds like. Archives. Well, what about down here? Oh, hello. Tinderbox. It won't budge. Well, guess it's not down here. It's out that door. Okay, time to go to the archives. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. Okay, so... I don't know what these flashback things in the loading screens mean, but there's some story here. Not sure whose story they're... Oh, this is nice. Kind of. Oh, what do we have here?
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So, did I used to work for the museum? What have we got here? There's some more of those cockroaches. Alright. Nothing. Is there anything in here worth keeping? Nothing, doesn't look like it. Okay. Can I open this door? Oh look, wonderful dark room. Oh, this is just leading back out this way. Catalogs. Okay, let's see what we've got in here. Anything of import. Get out of the way. Nope. Nada. Tinderbox. That's worth something. Oh, no. Oh, I gotta read this one. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Greik. Okay, so there's a guy that has a contract with Alexander, the guy I need to kill. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's sit in the nice light for a little bit. Let's sit in a chair. I'm just gonna sit and look at this wonderful little painting here. I don't want to go down to the brightly lit corridor just yet, because that's usually a bad thing. I kind of want to just close this door. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's check this desk. Let's get that note last, just in case. Anything? Oh, tinderbox. Tinderboxing.
17th of May,
Here we go.
1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered.
Wish I had the voices of these guys.
In the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were
Are you an archaeologist?
Statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Wonderful place to leave off your diary there. What do we have here? Clothes. Nothing. And more nothing. Is there something in the... Oh, I can light the fireplace. Oh, I gotta pull it. Is there... Old tomes. Well, let's go back out this way. And... yeah, let's go back out this way and go down this creepy hallway here. Full of stuff and things. Oh! It's actually kind of nice in here. Fun. There's a piano. Okay. I used to be able to play the piano. I mean, I guess I can't click on any of the buttons. Dang it. I guess I still can play the piano. I just haven't done it in a very long time. Local history. Okay, things are starting to get to me. I need to turn this on. I've got enough tinder boxes that I should be fine. At least for now. Old tomes. Well, it's an old room, alright. Whoa, okay. Okay, that's, how do I know how much oil I have? Is that a piano playing? Huh, let's just stare into the light here a little bit. Okay, let's go back. Let's check out these drawers. Gotta search everything, because I I feel like they're gonna be hiding things that are important. It won't open, it's locked. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? I hope so, because that sounds like a place I really need to get to. Okay, I'm gonna close you. Maybe you started playing because I opened it. Is that part of the ceiling? Yes, it is. I've always wanted to go see a castle. I've never been out of the country, and there's not very many castles in the United States. That is very pretty. Okay, let's continue on here. Okay, so the other path. Oh, here's another piano. Okay. I can see through. What is this? Floor plans? Okay, is there anything here?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time
So that means
anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
These don't look like where I am, so that's the east wing. I don't know Western Hall, East Wing. I don't know where I am. I'm somewhere, that's for sure. Oh, what do we have here? Hello? Haha! What the? I closed that. Just, don't you do that to me. Starting to play by itself. Oh, that's creepy. There's actually an old player piano at my cabin. I don't think it works anymore, but... Whoa. Well, it looks like I can't go back that way. Wonderful. That's exactly where I wanted to go, too. Can I break through this wall? Fragile, but not breakable by hand. Ah, I can break through the wall. Oh, hey, it's Bob. Hi, Bob. Can I... Thank you, Bob. Bob broke that for me. But, let's... Prussia, Central Prussia. Okay, so why do we need to know about Prussia? Ooh, what do we have here? Aha! Tinderboxing. Whoa, what the? Wait, hold on, what?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
This is cool.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Oh, well, it's the only thing I can... Oh, the camera, like, resets itself back to the light. That's creepy. Do I have to take it?
Closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted. the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Is that piano playing again? I told you to stop playing. Oh, it's still closed. Must be that other one that I closed also. Well then. Let's stay at this light a little bit.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Time puzzle.
All this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay, so there's a time puzzle in here. Impossible geometry. Is this like the origin of MC Escher? Some secret door mechanism. So was that a flashback, him getting some of it? Oh yeah, it's gotta be right here. Yeah. That's a super obvious door. Okay. I cannot see anything in here. I'm gonna use a tinderbox. Ooh. Ooh, I need that. I want that. Ow, that hurt my ears. Local folklore. Aldstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Aldstadt. Aldstadt? Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as an exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move slightly through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside the damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight, which is a month for those people who don't know, as he looked for the remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went on to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Aldstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? There's a lot of reading going on here. Good thing I like reading. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives as a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Aldstadt. Nearby Aldstadt. And like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals that little before the castle was consumed by fire in late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed to the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of his country. Well, that seems plausible because this is a video game and there seems to be very magical elements going on here. What do we have here? That one is shining. Oh, okay, that's the thing. That's the thing. I need to find Find those. There's another one. And there's another one. Got it! Look at that! I did a thing. Okay, well, that's about all the time I've got for this episode. Like and favorite like the episode, subscribe if you liked me. Good night, and I will go through this secret passageway door tomorrow. Bye-bye! Okay, here we go. Are those roses falling from the ceiling? That was weird. Alright. What have you...